Scott Lee Gabriel here, scottleegabriel.com, and today we're going to be talking about out-of-body experiences and astral travel. And if things go right, I'm going to let you tag along on one of my astral journeys. So let's see how it goes. Now, many of us have heard of an out-of-body experience. You've heard of somebody who's been on an operating room table, maybe after a serious accident, and they say they see themselves floating outside of their body and looking down like from the ceiling and seeing their body, and maybe floating out into the waiting room and seeing who's there, and floating back in and seeing the doctors operate, and their spirit is outside of their body. Now, we know that we're spiritual beings having a human experience, right? So we know that our spirit lives on after our body. So the question is our spirit really trapped inside of our body until we die? Or has been proven through multiple near-death experiences and out-of-body experiences, people can leave their body almost unwantingly, unwillingly, unconsciously, without effort. But can we also do it with effort? Can we simply get ourselves into a state where we allow our soul to leave our body and travel around a little bit? That's the question. I've been doing it for years, and I'm going to walk you through my process. And as I do, hopefully, things go right, you're going to tag along with me and see what I see and feel what I feel to make it easier for you to have your own out-of-body experiences. Now, if there's enough interest, if there's enough likes and comments and subscribe buttons down below, then I'll do a video that's just step-by-step how you can do it too. But for today's exercise, I just want to see if I can do it and if I can kind of let you tag along with me as I do. So the first thing we got to do is our body, right? We got to park it somewhere, and the more comfortable our body is, the less resistance we're going to have. So I'm here in the living room looking for a comfortable spot, and for me, the most comfortable spot in my living room, the most comfortable spot for me is right here in the magic recliner. So, yeah, just kind of bear with me here. But step one is just to get the body comfortable. So recline it way back. Get yourself into a very relaxed state of mind. Remind your body that you're not your body. You're not. You're your soul. You're your spirit. And it's infinitely more powerful. So, we're going to relax the body. Now, the next thing we need to do is relax the mind, right? Relax the mind. Because this is where the ego lives. And the ego, the mind, is going to say, no, 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 you are your body. You are your mind. I want to keep you distracted so that you can't leave. Because if you leave, you see that you are more powerful. You as a spirit are more powerful than I am as a mind, or I am as a body. So, step one, relax the body. Step two, relax the mind. Now, the way to relax the mind, you can do this through meditation. I highly recommend meditation. But in addition to meditation, the main thing we want to do is shut down the mind. Now, the way that I do that, one of my techniques, is I close my eyes, I imagine a big whiteboard, right? A big dry erase board. And every thought my mind has just instantly gets cast upon that board. And I can see everything I'm thinking about on that whiteboard. And I erase it. And the mind doesn't give up, so it puts more things on that whiteboard and I erase it. And the mind puts more things on the whiteboard and I erase it. More things on the whiteboard and I erase it. Without even looking. Eventually the mind says, doesn't matter what I think. Doesn't matter. This guy's not even looking at it, he's just erasing it. I do this until the whiteboard stays white. Now my body's relaxed. My mind is relaxed. Now it's time for my spirit. So the first thing that I do is I picture a pin dot of white light right in the center of my chest. And I expand that white ball out until it becomes almost like an egg. Almost like a cocoon of white light. And that way it's kind of like hitting the car alarm. Beep, beep, on your car when you go into a store. You want to make sure there's nothing in it different when you come back, so you lock the door. And so by encasing myself in this ball of white light, makes it where my body is completely safe and secure. So now that my body's relaxed, my mind is relaxed, my body's protected, it's time to see if I can float out of it. and what that's going to feel like. And I'll try to walk you through this step by step. So as my soul begins to rise up out of my body, I can see things a little different. I can see my body just lying there. I can look around the room and kind of see what's going on. My room. Then I may begin to kind of float up to the ceiling a little bit, floating around the room. Oh, this feels kind of wild. And now I'm going up through the ceiling. Cow, there's the floor of the second story. I think I'm in my bedroom. Flying around the room, this is kind of wild. Holy cow, looking out the window. My soul is on the second story. My soul is in my bedroom, but my body's still downstairs. Now if I float up through the ceiling here, I think I'm going to wind up on the roof. Holy cow, is that my house? I mean, I've never seen my house look like that. This is my car, my motorcycle. Wow, how freeing is this? Who'd have thought I could have ever seen my house from this perspective? Wow, my whole neighborhood. Is that my neighborhood? It is. It is. I recognize the houses. Wow, I'm just soaring over top of the rooftops. Flying around my whole neighborhood. Wow, the water is amazing. This view is outstanding. Holy cow, just flying right over my neighbor's house, right under the water. Look at that. Nature at its best. Hey, there's that park. It's down the street from my house. I wonder if I can fly over to that. I am. Flying right over to the park. I take my kid here all the time, but I've never seen it quite like this. There's the slide she plays on and the swings. Oh, wow. And tennis courts. There's the basketball hoop. Wow, my neighborhood looks really different from up here. There's some of my neighbors' houses. There's the whole neighborhood. And the canal right across the street from my house. Zip right on down here. Wow. Oh, boy, look. And there's my neighbor's house, and there, I think if I hang a right here, yep, there's my place. There's my house. What a beautiful sunset. And there's my house. Man, I feel like Superman. Yeah, there's the pool and the screen over the pool. There's my roof. There's my neighbor's houses. I wonder if I can kind of drop down here a little bit and go back to the front of the house and see if I can. Oh boy. Yep, there's my car. Wonder if I can kind of fly up to the car and then dance up to the roof, and just something I could never do with a body. So like if there's the car, there's the bike, and just a hop onto the roof. Checking out the sunset. There's some of the water. All right, there's my house from a bird's eye view. Wonder how high I can fly. I wonder, it's looking mighty small. And there's my whole neighborhood. Oh my goodness. And there's that park at the end of the street that we were just at. There's the island. There's the ocean. Wow, what a breathtaking view. Without having a body, it's really freeing. Oh look, there's 520. There's the bridge that connects my island over to the mainland. I better go home now. Better go find my body. There's my house. And, whoa! Flying in the front door. Around the living room. All the way back into my body. I'm going to seat my soul back into my body. Just sink right back into it and poof. We're back. Okay, guys, so that was Astral Projection 101, how to have an out-of-body experience at least, how to tag along with mine. So thank you so much for coming along the journey, and please hit the subscribe button below, or ask any questions, leave any comments. If you'd like me to do a more in-depth video on how you can do it too, I'd be happy to. But what an amazing experience to be able to leave our bodies and then to be able to fly around, see the house, see the neighborhood, see the life from a very different perspective. So many applications for this tool, so many. And I look forward to hearing your comments. We'll talk to you soon. Again, our motto is, let's make tomorrow better than yesterday, and let's start today. One of the ways we're going to do that is through freedom, through expanding our mind, expanding our consciousness. So let's do it, guys. Look forward to hearing from you soon. Thanks. Bye-bye.